What is going on, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Trading to Glory. To quickly recap what we did at the end of the last episode, I listed up my James Rodriguez and Bernard up overnight for a lot more than I got them for, obviously, and they both sold, which was really nice. So I'm actually going to get into some more Scream investing and see if that works out again. And I'm thinking they'll probably rise after Sunday night bidding. But before we get into that, guys, I want to talk about the market and how certain cards have crashed. And realistically, the word crash is not an exaggeration if you are only applying it to this certain group of cards. It's really those starter team cards, those Ndombeles, those even Davinson Sanchez and Sissoko's. As long as they're lower rated, they've dropped a ton in price. So we're going to go over that. We're going to go over what could be invested in and what might not be a good idea. So let's go ahead and get started with that, guys. Starting it off with a player like Joe Gomez, guys. I don't know how much you guys have really been in contact with the Joe Gomez card since the beginning of FIFA 20, but I've actually used this card a little bit. I think it's quite good. But I bought it back when it was like 6,000 coins. I think he peaked at around 8,000 coins, dropped back down over time to maybe 5,000, 4,000. And then over the last couple weeks, or last week and a half, I guess I should say, he got down to about 1.8 thousand coins. And he kind of settled there. But ever since the Halloween promo was announced, boom, he went from 1,800 coins, dropped over half of his price, down to almost pretty much a discard card at 900 coins, maybe even a little bit cheaper than that. You got a ton at 900, you could probably get them for 800 easy, maybe 700 on bid. So this card went down to discard. What happened? Well, obviously what happened, guys, is the Halloween Scream promo brought more supply, but as we get farther into the game, these cards get replaced. More people have coins, which more coins means more buying power for some of the higher rated guys, which means that they're replacing Joe Gomez and getting some better players, like maybe that Scream Magnolia as a center back instead of Joe Gomez. Maybe going with some informs instead of Joe Gomez, like that 182, I think, Dunk as a center back instead of Joe Gomez. I'm not sure how many people did that, but that's just an example. So this card is dropping, but there's even more elite cards that are dropping in price that aren't really too low rated, such as Davinson Sanchez. We can see how these cards are fluctuating due to the promotion. Now that Davinson Sanchez is down to about 25,000 coins, and he's a little bit less than that, 24,000 coins for Davinson Sanchez. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and compare these cards to what they were. We're going to look at their graphs, and we're going to ask ourselves, will this go back up in price? Is it worth investing in, or do we want to go somewhere else with it? So here is Davinson Sanchez card on Futbin. You can see how he's 31K over on PlayStation, 24K, but despite the fact that the three consoles have all different prices, they're going to follow the exact same trend as long as all of the consoles have the exact same promotions at the exact same time. And so far, that has stayed exactly true, except for PC gets updates a little bit quicker, which is mostly regarding gameplay, so it's not going to affect the market much. Realistically, they're all going to fluctuate the same. And as you guys can see by this graph, in the illustration in the graph, the blue here is PlayStation. The orange is Xbox, and you can see whenever Xbox rises, PlayStation rises. Whenever Xbox drops, PlayStation drops. And these markets are not connected in any way, yet they're following the exact same trends. So you know, if you're buying on Xbox, it's gonna work on PlayStation as well. Every now and then, maybe PlayStation will be like one day later before it fluctuates, and that's when you can get in on some investments. If you see it's dropping a ton on Xbox and it hasn't dropped yet on PlayStation, that might be a hint for you guys on PlayStation that thing's about to drop in price, and vice versa, but generally happens at about the same time. So you can see how this Davinson Sanchez started low, naturally, and went up in price as people got more buying power, all the way up to about 50,000 coins on PlayStation and 40,000 coins on Xbox. And they stay about 10,000 coins in difference throughout, but he went from about 30,000, 32,000 coins, and then right when this promotion dropped, he went from 30K, boom, he's 26K, boom, he's 24,000 coins. That's about 20% of his total price gone all of a sudden. And that's not even one of the lowest rated cards, and you can see how he's affected by the price. Let's go and take a look at another one, maybe Ndombele, one of his teammates here from Tottenham Hotspur. Tanguy Ndombele, he's a lower rated guy, only 81 rated. Right now he's 3,000 coins, and let's see what he was before the promotion started. It looks like he was about 6,000 coins almost on Xbox and almost 7,000 coins on PlayStation. They're both 3,000 coins right now, so PlayStation's dropped even more as of right now. But the last time I actually checked in Ndombele, he was about 2,500 on the Xbox, so I'm not 100% sure how accurate that is. But in Ndombele, yeah, you can see when the Scream promo was announced, boom, he went down already. He went down about 30% of his price just like that. And then the next day he went down another 1,000 coins. So he's gone down about 60% of his price in total in just 2 days. That card has absolutely plummeted. That is why this is really not an exaggeration. These cards are crashing. So the question that I've been asking since the beginning are these cards going to recover? I could keep giving you examples of different cards that are obviously starter team cards that have just absolutely plummeted in price. You know what? Let's do one more. Let's go with Fakir. I was using Fakir, so that should be an example of a card. Maybe a Naki Williams as well. So Fakir, 3,700. What was he before the promo? You can see he was going for about 6,000 coins right here. And then right when the promo was announced on that Thursday, he goes from 6,000 to 4,000. He goes from 7K to 4,000 on PlayStation. And now he's down to 3,700, 3,800 on the console. So he's dropped about half the price. Let's go and take a look at Inaki Williams. One more, because I'm actually curious about Inaki Williams. I sold all these guys like Inaki Williams. Oh my goodness, he went down, because I sold this card for about 19,000 coins just 3 days ago. 3 days ago, when I told you guys in the Halloween preparation video, when I was saying market is going to go down if there is a Scream promo, sell your players, I sold it for 19K just a few days ago. As you can see, he was going for like, it looks like on Xbox only 15K for those days. So I might have got a good deal. I imagine I probably had a Hunter card on him as well, which is why I sold him for more. But still, 15,000 coins all the way down to 8,000 coins in just a couple days right there. That is a big, significant drop in a card like Inaki Williams. So as I said, are these cards going to go back up in price? And it's a tough call. But honestly, what I'd say to do is stay away. I'd say stay away from these kind of cards like Inaki Williams, like Fakir, even though he might turn into SBC fodder rather than a card that people use. He is a good card. I liked him. And Inaki Williams is an absolute beast. But you got to consider the fact that he's only 82 rated. How long can an 82 rated card hold its value? I think it's getting to the point where if you hold it any longer, you're really running a risk of any promotion making it go down really, really far in price. And specifically in 1 month's time, which is only going to be about 2.5 to 3 weeks after the Scream promo ends, is going to be the first huge market crash of the year called Black Friday. And Black Friday is going to bring the biggest dropping in prices that we've seen so far in the year. And 82 rated cards like Inaki Williams, who are 8K right now, will be 1,000 to 1,500 coins. You think that's crazy right now, but wait till Black Friday comes and it's not going to seem as crazy as it sounds right now. It happens every year, and these cards that are low rated and even higher rated cards, they absolutely plummet right before it happens, during, and then at the end of the promo, things start rising back up because you've got a full month, you've got Futmas, but that doesn't really cause any market crash. The next market crash isn't for about 2 months, maybe a month and a half, and that's Team of the Year. So Black Friday is really the thing you got to worry about with these low-rated investments that are in packs like Inaki Williams, like Joe Gomez, like Ndombele, and every example I gave in this video. And obviously, these are just examples. There's tons of cards in the game that follow the exact same trend as this. So what I'd say is don't invest in them. And I know that people are going to. I know people are going to be like, oh wow, Joe Gomez was 2K just before the promo. If I buy him now, I'll make a lot of profit. And I'm not saying he won't make profit. I'm saying there's better things to put your cards and your coins into. And I'm going to go ahead and talk about those now in the video. So let's go ahead and turn off the display capture and get into some of my investments that I think are going to work out this weekend and throughout the next coming week. So Scream promo's out right now, and I've got a lot of investments for it. We picked up this James Rodriguez here, got him for 400,000 coins. I'm trying to sell him for 440k, which would make me about 18,000 coin profit after tax, which I'm totally fine with. I just picked up that card, sell it overnight. It'll be easy 18,000 coins if it sells. And I did the same thing the night before, and I made about 28k on a James Rodriguez, and it's the easiest thing I've ever done. Romagnoli here and another one of them, and then I got a bunch of Guerreros. The reason I haven't listed these guys yet, and I will, but I'm only going to list for lazy buyers. I'm not actually going to list to where I think they're going to sell. Even if I can make a little bit of profit, I think, what if I hold these cards until after squad battle rewards? Now, most people and most investors would probably think that's crazy, but I've been pretty on top of the market the last couple of days, and based on what I'm seeing, guys, is the market's going to take a big rise on the screen cards after squad battle rewards are done. Maybe before squad battle rewards, there'll be a little bit of panic. They might get low. There might be another opportunity for you guys to invest, which is exactly when you need to get in. Sunday afternoon, Sunday morning even, go ahead and get in on these investments for screen cards. Wait until after the screen promotion is done, but don't wait until 6 p.m. UK on Monday. That's when you're starting to run a risk on these cards dropping. But I think between the hours of like 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday night all the way until about 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday morning, that like 12-hour window or 14-hour window or whatever it was, that's going to be the window of selling, because squad battle rewards is when everybody's waiting to pick up their cards. And that's when everybody thinks these cards are going to be the cheapest. But let's be real, the pack weight for these aren't huge. But squad battle rewards will bring a few onto the market. What I'm predicting is that there's more demand than supply once squad battle rewards comes, and that's going to push the cards up in price. Simple supply and demand, nothing crazy. I'm not like a crazy economist that knows the stock market. It's just a simple supply and demand prediction that I'm having, and I think it's going to work out because it's worked out every single time I've done it with squad battle rewards, every single time I've done it with Thursday flipping rewards. The more coins that enter the game, and that comes with squad battle rewards, the more coins that enter the game, these people that are getting maybe 9,000 coins or 12,000 coins or 25,000 coins from squad battles, those coins go back onto the market. If obviously they wanted to, they can just sit on those coins, but most people will put those coins back into the game and into the market, and that causes cards to go up. And when you're looking at Romagnoli and Guerrero and Rodriguez, and Aguero's pushing it on squad battle rewards, not sure how much squad battle rewards are going to have an effect on Sergio Aguero, but for some of these lower middle tier guys, they're gonna be affected because 25,000 coins can be the difference between affording an Aguero and not affording an Aguero, or a Guerrero. Big difference between Aguero and Guerrero. It could be the difference between them affording it. It could be where people are waiting to invest their coins and they start seeing these cards rise a little bit, and then they buy, and then they panic buy, and these cards go up a ton. And that's when we sell. We sell into that little window of profit, and I'm hoping it's going to work out for us. So that's what I'm predicting for tonight, and that's why I've picked up, I don't know how many Guerreros, I think 11 or 12 of these. Yeah, it looks like 11. I've got 2 Romagnolis. I've got a Rodriguez, which I'm totally fine with selling overnight, although if I hold on to it, I think I could probably make a little bit more coinage. I'm just trying to sell that card, maybe buy another tomorrow sometime after this video goes up, and flip it again, because if I can go and flip it for profit right now and then have coins to buy another, which I do have enough coins to buy 1 more, but I don't have enough coins to buy 2 more. I don't have enough coins to buy an Aguero right now, which I should have the coins after I sell everything. And I wanted to flip an Aguero, but I was a little bit nervous. That's a lot of my coinage, and I don't want to go in on something that I'm not 100% confident with. And I was going to pick up Aguero for about 1.4 mil, but I kind of hesitated on it, and it looks like I probably could have made some easy profit on that card, given the fact that this is about 75,000 coin tax, which means that if I had sold it for 1.55 mil, which I've seen a couple cards sell for, I would have still made 75,000 coin profit, and I could have made some easy coins there, but it would have also been a lot of my coins, so I wouldn't have been able to do much else with my coins at the time I was selling. So I'm all right with the fact that I didn't buy those cards, and it looks like I got another Guerrero on bid recently, 86,000 coins. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at these prices before we end the video, see where I'm looking, and see if any of these cards are dropping right now, because I do not really trust the fact that these cards are going to rise a ton tonight because there's not a lot of people buying for weekend league anymore. So I'm kind of in between, you're in between weekend league demand and you're in between the Sunday night investors, and you kind of got to wait. You kind of got to wait for these cards to really go up because Saturday night's never a night where everything skyrockets. Nothing skyrockets on Saturday night. So right now Guerrero's 91,000 coins and I just picked him up for 86k. I think I bought a few at about 90k, 91,000 coins, 89,000 coins. That's kind of the range I got him in. So I'm really not making profit yet, but I'm hoping to make profit very soon where he probably will go from about 91,000 coins up to at least 97k over the course of the next few hours. And then over the course of the next 2 days, before Monday at 6 p.m. UK, I'm hoping he'll probably be over 100,000 coins. That's just my hopeful prediction on him. James Rodriguez, obviously not selling yet at 440k. Obviously not the cheapest James Rodriguez in the market. I have it listed overnight for a reason, because if you list a card overnight and you go to bed, these cards, there's not too many of them on the market. How many are cheaper than mine? 1, 2. There's 2 James Rodriguez. So if 3 people want a James Rodriguez, mine sells to like a lazy buyer and I wake up with profit. So that's why you got to list these cards overnight, which is exactly why I'm going to go ahead and list my Guerreros right now. Not because I think this is the best time to sell Guerreros, but hey, if they sell to a lazy buyer, what are you missing out on? Go ahead and list it for, 100 and 101k for this one, and then go ahead and list the next one for 3 hours at maybe 99,000 coins. And just list them all up overnight, and hopefully 1 or 2 of them might sell, and maybe a couple of them don't sell, but that's all right. You get a couple lazy buys, you make some profit, and then you have more coins to invest in tomorrow, so you're maximizing your profit and maximizing your opportunity cost. Hopefully you guys learned something in this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you're new, if you want more trading tips, squad building challenge guides, cheapest solutions, and more FIFA 20 content. I actually did this video in one take. I'm pretty impressed with myself given the fact that it's 2:09 a.m. and I've been up for about 17 hours. So the fact that I'm still got enough energy to do this all in one take, I'm pretty proud of myself. But that's going to be it for today's video. I'll see you guys maybe with a double upload today, but don't count on it 100%. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video for sure though. Peace out.